the last thing that I want you to focus on with your Christmas events to get more church guests to your holiday events, whether it's Christmas, Thanksgiving, New Year's, whatever it is you want to promote the event, but promote it in a way that makes it easy for people to invite. Again, the key cornerstone is people go to church because they are personally invited. The last thing I want you to do is to just blast a whole lot of Christmas event, Christmas cantata, kids program, come meet Santa, Thanksgiving giveaway. And it's just a bunch of what? And it's not a bunch of why should I care, who should come, and it's just a lot of information. It's not a lot of inspiration. So you don't want to just promote your event. You want to promote why your event is happening. You want to promote what it is. You want to promote when it is, and you want to promote how to get involved. Again, you need you need your church to invite into your church. You need your church people. You need your congregation to invite their friends and family and others to come to church. And it's easier to make that invite if someone's already heard about the event. Okay? So it's easier to say, hey, you want to come to my church this Christmas? We're the ones that do the giant elephant, wise man on the elephant. Oh, I've heard about that. I heard about it on the radio, or I saw a video on TikTok about it. Versus, hey, you want to come to my church? We're going to have like a wise man on an elephant. That sounds kind of weird, bro. Seen it and heard it before and heard others talking about it versus this is the first time I'm hearing about it. Okay. Big difference. So a couple different things that you can do. Number one, free stuff. Okay. Huge hack. This could be its own thing, but huge hack for you. Most Christian radio stations will do free advertising for your church events as long as you don't charge a ticket price. The ones in Texas, K-Love, KSBJ, the biggest ones, I believe still do that. So, call your local Christian radio station and tell them you got a free event. Usually they'll have something on the website where you can apply, and that's a free radio ad. Now, you are reaching a mostly Christian audience. However, also realize my mom is one of those listeners, and she doesn't go to church regularly. And so that's a great opportunity to get someone back in a church that is what we might call warmed up to Jesus, but maybe doesn't have an active practicing discipleship-focused life. So don't dismiss Christian radio. There is still a lot of kingdom growth there. In fact, there may even be people that listen to the Christian radio that aren't really Christians. They might think it, but they aren't really. The other thing too is you hear me hype on this a lot. It's just so free and so effective. I just have to say it every time. That's your Google business profile. I just wrote a huge write-up on it today for my newsletter. If you're not on the newsletter, navachurchmarketing.com/newsletter to get that newsletter. We're talking about how to reach more people in just 3 minutes a day. But your Google business profile, google.com/business, go there. Claim your Google business profile. You can go to gbp.navachurchmarketing.com, get your free Google business guide. Set it up. That's a huge one because people will be searching for holiday events. They will be searching. They'll look at their child and say, you need more art in your life, boy. We're going to go see a Christmas concert, right? Or my daughter's taking piano. Oh, I want her to go see a Christmas concert. People will search that stuff. When you post that in your Google business profile, your events, you can show up. One of my own clients had a lot of website traffic last month in October for people looking for local trunk or treats. Now, yes, people are looking just for free sugar. However, the church can use that. Even Jesus fed people carbs. He fed them bread, right? So it's okay. Take advantage of it. Another free avenue is just your organic posting. Now, again, this has to be used in conjunction with casting your vision, okay? If you tell your church, we've got a great Christmas performance, Christmas event, it's going to be awesome. It's December 23rd at 7 p.m., and then you post that to the Facebook, people are going to say, yeah, I know that. Love it. Thanks for the reminder. However, if you say that this is going to be an event that's going to bring families together, kids are going to have a lot of fun, and we're going to get to minister to parents to invite them back to church and let them experience what God has for them, and this event is going to be December 23rd at 7 p.m., then when they see that, they're going to think, oh, this is that thing that's going to help grow our church, help us reach more people. Let me share it to more people. So again, not one of these things is going to work without casting the vision to your people to make that invite. And then what you want to do is get other people talking about you. We call this PR. But specifically for your Christmas events, you want to be making appearances. Now, any church leader or lay leader can be doing this. Don't know if you want a regular attender or congregant to be doing this, but go and make appearances, submit press releases, offer interviews. You hear about that on the news, right? There is a church down the road from us that does a Christmas event, and they have live animals, including an elephant that will come and take a bow at the end of the show. Pretty cool, pretty newsworthy. They're always looking for content. The news is always starving. But believe it or not, you wonder why there's so much trash on the news? It's because they're always looking for trash to talk about. So why not give them something good to talk about and go talk about your church? Okay. Make appearances on podcasts. Search your city or search your area for podcasts. Go into Facebook groups and contact the moderator of the Facebook group and say, hey, Houston moms, we've got a really cool program that's going to be very kid focused. We're going to have Santa. We're going to have milk and cookies. We're going to have this live nativity scene. I'd love to get the word out. And I know there's people in your group that would love to take their family to a family-friendly Christmas event. And they will either promote it or maybe they'll do an interview with you. I always prefer, let's do an interview. Let's talk about it for 20 minutes. Let's talk about some kids' activities that they can do for 20 minutes. And at the end, is there any other way, Pastor, that people can find out more about you and your church? That's your pitch, right? So those are your free avenues. Now, sometimes you have to pay. Sometimes you have to pay for those appearances, but it's actually very rare. Speaking of paid, you guys know I love ads. I love the Google ad grant. Okay. People will be searching Christmas events, Christmas services, Christmas family friendly. There's several keywords that people will be looking for. Christmas events in Houston, Texas, kid friendly Christmas events in Houston, Texas, whatever it is, people will searching. So use the ad grant to appear in those kinds of searches. There is some research, there is some setup. However, once you have that done, then you can run the ad grants, or you can just call us and we'll do it for you. Facebook ads is another great thing. Guys, we just talked about the loneliness, the depression, the anxiety, the substance abuse. How great would it be if you were able to say, hey, I know this is a really lonely time of the year. And if you are feeling lonely, the ad cannot be worded this way, by the way. Do not word an ad like this. You will get, the ad will be disabled. But there is a way. Okay, there is a way to run an ad that says, hey, we'd love to chat with you. We'd love to get to meet you. We know this season is tough, and we're here if you need anything, or have a question about your faith, or whatever it is, and just boost that out. Promote that out. You create an actual ad. You can boost. It's just not as cost effective and not as result oriented as boosting. But create an ad in Facebook ads. Run that kind of ad. Run an ad to your event. Again, don't just say, we'd love to have you at our family-friendly Christmas cantata. You can do something better than that, Pastor. Again, focus on the why. It's time to come back together. It's time to say no to lonely Christmases. Come meet Santa. Come have milk and cookies, and come hear a spiritual, joyous performance to lift your spirits up. Whatever it is, I'm making this stuff up as I go. And run that out to your community. Make a family ad, make a dad ad, make a woman's ad, show it just to families, just to parents, just to men, just to women. Okay? Make a senior ad, show it just to people over 55 or 60, whatever you consider senior, 30 if you're young. I hope not. And promote your events that way. Again, it's to make it easy. So when someone says, hey, do you want to come to church with me on Christmas? They say, oh, I saw that church. I actually saw an ad from them. I heard about them on the radio. I heard about them in the Facebook group that I'm in, right? I'm in a weird Houston RC hobbyist, but someone came in and said, hey, you're going to have like monster trucks at Christmas. I don't know. I don't want it to sound like this only works with attraction method Christmas events, but you've got to find that hook. And even if that hook is come for a traditional Christmas service, a lot of people, my dad included, would love to go to a Christmas service that was like what he grew up with. That is something that people need. So whatever it is, find that hook, find that interest, find that why, and promote that. And then, create that. Anything you do, you need to create that event on your website. You need to have a dedicated page on your website where it says, here's what we're doing. Here's why you're going to want to come. Here's why it's important. And here's how to get involved, or here's when to come, right? And then the radio ad, your Google posts, your organic social media posts, your paid ads, when you do an interview or a press release, say, come find out more information, sign up, get your ticket at this website, and drive them to that website. Do not drive them to your generic thisisourchurch.com website, because they're going to get lost. They're not going to see what they wanted to see, and they're going to bounce. Send them to a specific page. Christmas@fbc.org. Christmasinedinburgh.com, whatever it is, and drive the traffic to that. Make it extremely easy.